Hello and welcome to Round 1 Back 9 action of the 2024 Hub City Halloween Open, presented by the Great Courses of South Carolina and the Hub City Disc Golf Club. Film crew today is Michael Bowman and Hartford Berley. Drone footage courtesy of FlySense. Commentary team is Owen and Vern Weygandt. The card today we have Joel Freeman from Greeley, Colorado. Evan Scott from Duncan, South Carolina. Ryan Monn from Simpsonville, South Carolina. And AJ Carey from Shelby, North Carolina. Hole 10 is a par 3, 380-foot shot straight down with a little elevation that you're losing down here. This is a nice shot to get a birdie on. All you got to do is stay underneath these trees and slide in up to the basket.
All right, welcome into the back 9. See if Joel can keep his scorching hot round going. Maybe first shot a little left, maybe not on this hole.
Let's see if Evan can do a little bit better job keeping
Evan
the
and
disc
Ryan
in the
really
air.
not too far behind Joel. I know it's 5 and 6 strokes, but that can change in just 2 or 3 holes out here. Evan just a little left side as well. He's got, I think, further down the fairway than Joel's, but I don't think he'll have much of a putt.
Ryan also going to do the forehand here. Nice and low.
Yeah, he's gonna like that. Everybody seemed to like the shot. I think it kept low. That forehand gets back towards the basket at the end. AJ's gonna show you the backhand right side line here. He's gonna get all the way down there near the. AJ's gonna throw this backhand down the right side. Yeah, he caught something pretty early and dropped down into the fairway. Joel just with the easy forehand up and down here. He's gonna take a par. Pars are good. Nothing wrong with the par out here. Evan kind of giving that a run from where he was at.
Yeah, he was in a decent spot, not too
AJ
pitched
with a
off
long
on the
putt
side.
chance.
Evan makes good on that little
Yeah, you know, if you're
comebacker that he
confident enough
had.
in those comebackers, then, you know, run the 80, 90 footers all day. Oops, AJ to clean up his par.
Yeah.
Ryan's going to go up here after his knock off the tree from his forehand. He's going to take a somewhat easy birdie to catch back up to Evan and start on his route to try and catch Joel.
Yep, movement in the right direction.
Hole 11, par 4, 625 feet. Initial shots want to keep straight. Miss some of these trees and land about here. Trying to get a second shot that's going to be able to get up and around this corner up to the mailbox.
Yeah, that mailbox, one of the signature objects out here at Holston. Ryan with some self-commentary there. He called it.
Yep.
Joel hoping to miss some trees. It's not going to be too bad up there.
This red disc that Evan's been throwing, I feel like it's a nuke. Oh, it is a nuke.
It's like he heard you say that and flashed it up so that you could see. AJ just a little right side. Gonna catch some early trees and fall down. Here's Ryan from kind of early on in the fairway as well after his not so great drive. He's just gonna try to get up and around this corner, set himself up to take a par.
That was really good. Not to shred my hands.
Yeah, just a great shot from Ryan to get up there, realize that he's best case getting a par here and put himself in great position to do so.
Come on, flip, 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 flip. That's a really good shot.
AJ's got to get up there around the corner as well. I think he'll be okay with that.
I think Evan going to the nuke again. Sits down nicely.
Here's where AJ landed. He's going to try to get a forehand up to this around the corner.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, some good breaks there on the inside. Able to get through those, and I think he's going to be putting.
Yep. Wow.
Joel trying to make the outside chance for birdie. Didn't quite connect. We did end up with 8 birdies on this hole, so still fairly birdied hole.
You're good idea.
One of the more gettable out here. Joel gonna take his 3rd par in a row. Starting to seem a little human out here.
Well, 12. Par 3, 420-foot shot. This one's straight down the middle here, but there are trees in the way, so you've got to keep it low to get under the ceiling and keep it straight, because on the left-hand side and the right-hand side are places that you don't want to be. Another option you'll see some players do is just go over the top and try to drop it right in here.
Yeah, it's a really slight downhill angle, so you don't quite realize it when looking at it, but it's pretty far downhill, and if you put that disc up into the air, you can still get pretty far down there. Ryan just catching the top of that ceiling, the bottom of that tree, kind of kicked him down.
No, wow. Yeah, that's the worst I've done it so far. Gap is taller than all of us.
Yeah, Joel putting his a little early right. It's going to be a tough position to try to get out of. Evan looks like, is that nuke again? Maybe that's a different disc.
Super low.
It didn't flip for him. I think he was expecting that to flip up, stay underneath the ceiling the whole time. Seems like AJ might be looking up.
So far
Yep.
right.
AJ's over there somewhere.
Ryan, center fairway, just gonna try to get up and down here and save his par. Here's Joel, kind of right side. Actually, has a pretty decent line to get down to the basket here.
Come on, dude. That's so
Oh, and just catches one of those in his way. Here's Evan from a similar spot. Yeah, nice shot by Evan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Joe with a pretty quick up shot here.
Here's AJ on the other fairway, just about, it looks like. Trying to get back through the woods. Didn't quite get all the way through.
These little trees through here, these Bradford pears, and some of the other trees too, just tough to get
Yeah, some
through.
of the worst spots to play from as well. If you're in there, they're real prickly. You don't often get a stance where you can throw a disc. More often, you're trying to putt a disc out of those areas or roll something out, or trying to throw something low, just because those trees don't allow you to get much movement around.
And they've got little briar type pokey things on them too, and they are so unpleasant to be in and around, almost impossible to do anything with. So not only can you not get out, but you're also having a very
Your score
painful
is not
time in
only
there.
punished, but your body is punished as well.
Exactly.
Just gives more importance to trying to stay on the fairway, right? You're saving that energy, you're saving those strokes, you're giving yourself movement to actually throw a disc. Puts a even more premium staying in the fairway. I think not often you see these players probably counting their strokes at the end of a hole. I think that's pretty rare for them at most courses. Hole 13, par 3, 365 feet. This is one of the original holes of the course, so straightforward here. You've got this hyzer gap low, trying to skip up towards this basket on the left, or you'll see maybe some of these players try to go up and over top of that gap in the middle in those trees and land up near the basket.
Overtop sure used to be a lot easier, and these trees were short at the early days of the course. Ryan didn't like it, but I mean, he got pretty far down the fairway.
That's a good putt, drive from Evan. He'll have a putt from there. That's probably 35, 30, 35 from just past those trees. Here's Joel, gonna go up and over. Thinks it's way inside left. Don't think it's as bad as he thought it was. That basket is pretty far left over there.
Yeah.
So. And left is normally not that bad either. I mean, if he's getting pin high, left is just fine. AJ going up as well.
AJ
Yeah,
trying
that's
the
like
same
perfect.
approach here.
Getting up and over those trees. Gets back near the basket. there's this little ditch right behind the basket, which honestly I think allows you to run the putt a little more than you would, because you know you can land in it, and Evan just about drained that long one. That could have been a really good putt to keep Evan going. Oh, and Joel, I think, ended up with a great putt over there and threw it into the band.
There you go.
Yeah, great birdie from AJ. His round's not going, I think, how he would have planned or hoped for, but you know, there's a lot of golf left to play on a very, very tough course this weekend, so see if he can battle his way back.
And you hear just barely in the background that
That'll
wind
be
starting to pick
important
up.
going into these next
And
few
unfortunately
holes.
for the players, yeah, we've got a lot of open holes coming up here, so. Hole 14, par 4, 608 feet. This is a very open hole, but you've got some danger on the right and left sides of the fairway. Tall grass and beyond is out of bounds, and you've got this elevated basket at the very end on this
Yeah,
mound.
you just think to yourself, we're finally out of the woods. I don't have to deal with trees anymore. I should be in the clear, right? No, these holes are almost harder. You can see, look at all that grass moving in the wind. Tight fairways, lots of OB.
Different type of danger.
Good job.
Yeah, anything in
There you
bounds
go.
is a great shot on this hole. Anything in bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, great shot from Ryan as well. And these
Right,
guys
2
are
for
probably
2.
just throwing stock hyzers, pulling a disc out of their bag that they know they throw well, that they can trust if there's a little bit of wind.
That was a good one.
3 for 3. Yeah, it's going to be just fine. Wow, 4
And
for
this
4.
hole is a great scoring separator. We've got 11 birdies on the day in the field. Yet we had less pars than birdies, so you'd think, oh, okay, that makes it an easy, right? No, we had more bogeys than we had pars. And then you stack some double bogeys in there as well. And it's a lot of scoring separation. That's a great shot from Joel, putting it at the base of the tree, or the mound up there underneath the basket. AJ throwing it nice and wide, skipping up to the mound, and rolls away to where about his
That's
disc
dirty.
originally hit the ground.
Ryan getting that
Yeah,
Raptor
it's
some
just
action
a great
again.
disc choice for a hole like this. You can see that flag on top of the basket really going. That makes this putt really, really tough. Not for Evan. It was an easy putt for Evan. There's just so much danger on this putting. If you don't hit metal going up here, you can see even Joel was a little hesitant with the putt. It was a little bit loftier than his normal putt looks like. Trying to keep it safe. AJ looking straight into the wind. It looks like a straight headwind for him. Makes it real tough. It's a good putt. Any putt on this hole is a great putt, especially when you start getting out to that 25, 30, 35 range. This is why Ryan's Raptor shot to the base of the hill was so important. Just makes that putt. Doesn't even have to think about it. hole 15, par 4, 700 feet. This does average as the hardest hole on the course. You've got those two bunker-looking objects in the center. This play is in bounds, but everything left and right of the fairway on this hole is out of bounds. So just trying to keep something in bounds on this hole is so important while trying to move down the fairway.
Come on, be good.
That looks
Be
so
real
good.
That is definitely
Fantastic.
Yeah,
shot.
great shot from AJ. Hanging that hyzer out wide right, really have to trust the disc to do that. If you don't come back left in bounds, you're not moving very far up the fairway at all to drop your OB shot. So just a really gutsy throw to throw the hyzer out over. Here's who you see more often. Ryan kind of testing the left side of the fairway. His just stays in bounds, but that's normally, you'll see most of these guys testing the left rather than the right, just because that allows them to move down the fairway even if they're out of bounds. You can even see Joel here kind of going more with the flex.
You're going to cross way up there with the turn.
Right? That flex allows him, okay, he's out of bounds, but he's further up than anybody else on the card so far.
I would like to see the end of that if it didn't go out of bounds.
Evan going with the hyzer, hoping it digs. Gets a good checkup. Evan did go pretty short here, but he's going to put just some more pressure and effort on the second shot instead of putting it on the drive. He's going to actually go up and over those trees into a hyzer. Yeah, falls middle fairway. That's a really long look, but you know, a par is just fine on this hole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks perfect from Ryan. Scooting all the way up to the basket, and he's going to have a birdie look.
Butter.
There's AJ. See if he tries to do the same. Just wants to scoot something up to the basket like Ryan did. Goes high. Maybe left it inside left.
Oh no.
One more hole that says, hey, here's an over. Yeah, we'll try to...
Joe didn't like it, but he's up there putting.
AJ with a long putt from next to the OB line here.
Oh, no. Stop. Stop.
There is OB right behind the basket, so that's what you heard AJ worried about there. Evan had a long birdie putt there and just about drained it. I think that's probably his game plan, is to get like a 60-70 footer even, and just fine with that.
Yeah, good putt. Yeah, we're still putting out here.
You got it.
Alright.
Good par putt from Joel. There's Ryan's birdie to get within 3 of Joel.
Moving up.
Yeah, and I think AJ did go OB there on that second shot.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get up and down for his bogey. Evan's going to tap in his par. Some shout outs to Jake Wolf, Samuel Clark, Micah Groth, and Rico Garcia for the other birdies on that hole.
Hole 16, par 4, 95-foot shot. Another one of the original holes from out here at Holston for the redesign. This one, got to keep it moving left. A lot of these guys are going to try to go up and over. And if they don't, they're going to try just for a placement shot in the fairway here.
Yeah, this hole, the fairway opens up the further down the hole you get, so really trying to cut off some distance here will sometimes help you land on the fairway more often as well. And then it's just about trying to find that second upshot to get near the pin.
Oh no!
Oh, good second.
This thing's just an absolute hog. Oh, that guy
Joel just a little inside left. Looks like he just caught one of those early branches. See where he ends up.
Yeah. It's something hard.
A little left, but Evans rolls back out to the middle of the fairway.
Oh no!
AJ going up high, maybe a little too far right.
I thought, honestly, I thought that one was really.
He's going to be in some of those Bradford pairs that are off the fairway over on the right side. Those can be really tough to try to play out of.
Not a real comfortable run up, but yeah.
That's great. He's got a putt from there.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be AJ from in the woods somewhere.
Oh no! I just tomahawked. Yeah, we got.
Well, somebody's got it. Yeah, Evan showing you exactly how you want to play this hole. Great first shot, second shot. That's the stock hyzer up and over those trees. That's exactly what you want.
Around.
Ryan just catches that one guardian tree if you're throwing the hyzer. Here's where AJ ended up. See if he can get. Looks like he's going up and over to try to get back to the pin.
Oh, wide down again, going right back in it. Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Ooh, just a misfire on a putt from Joel there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Ryan's got a long look for his birdie chance here.
Oh, I'm short.
Gave it a chance, but didn't get there. Here's AJ's comebacker from deep in these trees.
Insult to injury.
Yeah, this hole averaged exactly par, making it the second easiest on the course. So we just, big contrast from hole 15 was the hardest on the course, and contrast to hole 16 where you feel like you should birdie it, but so we saw it can still have teeth if you're off the fairway. Hole 17, this is originally hole 26 from the old layout. Par 5, 933 feet. Back to the open long grass method where you want to stay inbounds, avoid the long grass, keep your forward progress moving until you can get down here to that big circle encasing the basket.
Yeah. Good shot.
Haven't thrown a great forehand. That's your prime landing zone. Kind of still barely on the upslope going to the top of this hill. Ryan might try to cut off a little bit more than that on his forehand. Ryan going OB left side. Yeah, great shot from Joel. You know, he's still sitting 6 under par right now. Trying to finish strong and really solidify that lead going into tomorrow. I think AJ's going roller here, trying to get way up the fairway and inbounds. And he does just that. Executed it really, really well. Here's Ryan from his OB lie. Trying to just get down the fairway on that downslope. Rolled a little further down for him as well. Ended up nice. Here's Evan's second. Oh, needs to sit.
Yeah, Evan went OB there.
Here's Joel, kind of a little bit more up the hill. He's on the flat here. He's got to get way down there. That's a huge second shot from where Joel was. Most people are going before this path on a second shot rather than trying to go. And Joel and AJ both kind of up on the top of this hill allows them to do so. Most are landing where Evan was, where they have to lay up before the path.
Go ball. Go ball.
Yeah, AJ going OB, but he's going to move way down there. Easy up and down from where he was. He'll get up and down for par just fine. Evan right from the 300 marker. Left it a little left side, but he's inbounds in the circle. Ryan just trying to get up and down to keep his par. AJ's going to try to do the same here. Just a little pitch up.
Yep. Pops it right close to the basket. Joel going for... Oh, wow.
Yeah, eagle chance here. Oh. Talk about a statement. I mean, Joel's making a statement already without that, but... Here's Evan, kind of circles edge. Wind maybe pushed it a little out, or maybe just missed it just a little right. That would have been for par, so Evan's going to take a bogey here and drop one more. I think this is Ryan's par as well after his tee shot went OB. Stayed inbounds on the next two shots.
Makes good on it.
Yep.
Pars are good.
Yeah, on this course, absolutely.
Pars are good. Pars are great on this course, I would say. So another birdie from Joel. He's going to be 7 down going into the last hole of the day.
I feel like he's a little upset at that birdie, though. He was hunting the eagle big time. Hole 18, par 4, 445. So par 3?
Par 3.
Yeah, hole 18, par 3, 445 feet. This is exactly what you think it is. Straight shot over the water, and hopefully you land in bounds.
Yeah, funny. It doesn't really feel like a par 3. I mean, it's there in front of you, but it's a long ways there. There's so much to go wrong here. It's playing as an island down there, so you've got to land it either across or on this short fairway in front of you. You have the layup option, but I think most of these guys are going to be going for it. That's a great shot from Joel within putting range down there safely on the island.
That's everything you can hope for from a tee shot on this one.
Throw in something pretty overstable and fast. Gonna try to get it up around those trees and try to get it there, and left it just short. And not make it there. This hole can be very, I mean, you could just look at this downhill climb. I mean, it's a 50-60 foot drop all the way down to the pin. So that's a lot of elevation change to worry about, and with the wind that's out on this property, it can be very swirly. It can be a different wind up here at the top of the hill than it is down there at the pond.
Lip, lip, lip. Oh, that's gone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
AJ's probably not getting that one back. That pond gets pretty deep in the middle, and those just don't come back often.
Oh, great. Throw gap. Throw gap.
Hmm. So 1 out of the 4.
Yeah, here's the drop zone, right of the pin. Probably 100-something feet away. Very punishing. You know, if you're throwing an OB shot, you don't have much chance to save a par. Joel finishing his round with a birdie to go 8 under par.
Wow. Official course record?
I think that's the... I'd have to check. I think that's official course record.
Everybody cleaning up their bogeys here, except for Joel. Wow, what a round. 8 down, 1059 rated. Jake Wolf, though, not too far behind, 4 strokes.
Yeah, that's great. Micah and Ryan kind of going to round out our lead card going into day 2.